This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, this is so pretty. My light wasn't on. It's like, what's going on? I turned it on. But anyways, I love, oh, my favorite colors are pink, purple, and a blue, or a mauve, purple, like all those shades, light blue, dark blue, light pink, dark pink, light purple, dark purple. I love them all. So I get to work in one of my most favorite colors that Stampin' Up! Has, which is Pretty in Pink. Unfortunately, they got rid of it. They brought it back now, and it's on its last legs. The last little bit of it will go out in April. So I am making use of it now. I just love it. So this is a fun fold card, easy to do. It's this is gorgeous paper from the is it Gather Together? Hold on, I've got it right here. Gathering Together Designer Series paper. It's the autumn one, and it has the gold on one side, and then it's got other design on the other side. Well, I can't use right now all these sides because they're leaves and they're brown, and I'm past fall, but I can use that one. I just use this one. I could use that for something. This I could use for something, like you can use the back. So if you can't use the front because it's the wrong time of year, it will come again next year. It's a gorgeous set of papers, but I am using, this is the first time I'm using this. It is so pretty. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And then you just fold it like you normally would, burnish it, then you fold this back, burnish it. And I think I will burnish it again just to have a good crease. There. Now, this is just easy. It's directional paper, so you just want to make sure. These look like leaves, like off a plant, like just a stalk, stem. Can't talk. Oh my goodness. Oh. Surgery's getting close, and I'm anxious, not like, I'm trying to get as much done as possible, and sometimes the tongue and mouth does not work like my head wants it to, because there's so much going on in there. I still got to clean out the freezer. Our freezer has like 3 inches of ice on the side of it. It's like, oh my goodness. We cleaned out the big one. Now we got to clean out the small one. So that's a project for today too. So got to quickly get my card done, and then we're going to work on the freezer. But there always seems to be something that I want to get done before I can't do anything for a while. Oh shoot. Nuts. I did the wrong size. So I will bring out my trimmer. And this is supposed to be at 1 7/8. And, oopsie. There. That one works. Now, pick that off. I've got most of the glue off. Now I'll have to clean that, but anyways. Yay me. Better put some more glue on, make sure it sticks. Sometimes. There. I need a different silicone mat because I screwed that one up. Well, where did I put them? I had more than one. Huh. Here, I'll flip it over. My hands are all gluey now. Typical me, right? There it is. Yesterday I did a card and I put the Lights of Aurora designer series paper upside down, and I had the Northern Lights going down as opposed to going up, and it's like I couldn't do anything about it because I had everything done on it. It's like, oh my goodness, I know better than that. But that's what you get when you're trying to get going. So I'm going to just put a few things aside, and we are going to work on the roses. So put that aside. I am working on a clipboard because I could get this all set up and have it ready to go. I stamped my rose, my Layers of Beauty. This is such a gorgeous stamp set. Honestly, I just love this stamp set. So I stamped this in Smoky Slate. I used Birthday Wishes from Simply Said, and I used the exposed brick on this, which is this. So then I used the brushed brass butterflies and the iridescent pearl basic jewels. And I used the dies, the Layer of Beauty dies, this big one here, and the Layers of Beauty decorative masks. I think I've covered everything for you. I will not be sure until I do it. So I am working with Bubble Bath. And this works just like the glass mat. I really like my glass mat, but it takes a while to set this up, and I thought this would make it faster if I had it already set up, and you don't have to watch me do that. So I am going on this with Bubble Bath, and I just want a light pink. I try to work ahead, like, what colors do I want? I want a light pink. So I decided I would stamp this on a piece of scrap paper and see what colors would work. And I pulled out Petals of Pink, Fresh Freesia, because it's got it blends so nicely with pinks. And Pretty in Pink and Bubble Bath. And I tested them all just to see which one would work the best. Actually, I have it right here. I put Pretty in Pink, and then I put everything around it just to see what matched up. And then I decided that I would do the bubble bath for the background. And then I used the Pretty in Pink. And isn't that gorgeous? So just a hint, when you're trying to come up with colors, do a color grafting like that. I don't know if it should be called grafting, but do a color swatch and see what colors you like and blend them together. If you're using the blending brush, actually use the blending brush and do it and see what color you want. If that's the color, because this, I wanted a light pink, but I didn't know if Bubble Bath would be light enough for what I wanted. And the Pretty in Pink, was that going to be the perfect color for what I wanted? So I checked it out, and yes, it was. So now I've got that one done. So I am going to bring this one in and line it up. You line it up with the V over here, X. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? And then you just start putting things into place. There's a center for the circles, a circle for the center of the flower. And I'm just lining those up. And once those are lined up, basically everything else is lined up. So then I just put that down and I get out my blending brush. No, where did I put it? Oh my word. And so I'm going off here and then just, I'm going over this lightly because I don't want it too dark. I'm just slowly blending the color on it. And you always, and then go off. And with your lighter colors, you don't have to go do much on the side, but you still, it's, unless it's like seafoam green, you don't need to do that with that. You, because it's so light, you don't have to go on the side and whirl it around because you're not going to get a dark enough color to make a blob. But with this color, I could make a blob, and I don't want to make a blob on this. So pull it away, and isn't that gorgeous? It creates the most stunning card. Now I'm lining those, see, I'm lining these circles up for the center of the flowers. Just making sure, and then taping it down. Now I'm using Pretty in Pink again, and I am going to go over it darker. See how it is darker already? And it's just deepening the color that's already there, except the centers of the flowers, they're not there, but it's getting, I'm going heavier. I'm pressing heavier so that I get a, well, maybe not pressing heavier. I'm going over it more and getting a deeper color. Just like that. And then when we lift it up, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I love this set. It is such a beautiful set. It's a $1 million seller. Stamping with Shelley or something like that. It's her $1 million achievement stamp. If I will never get that, never, ever, ever, ever get to that point. But if I was and I got my own stamp set, this is the kind of stamp set that I would love to do. I love the mask. I love how the shading, whoop, that was not cool. I'm putting the wrong ones down. I'm grabbing from my used pile instead of my new pile. That was just plain dumb. But I've been known to do dumb things before. And I've and I will continue. Now this again is granny apple green, but I'm doing it lightly. I just want a light. This is such a delicate flower. I don't want anything bold and bright with it because it will take away from the look of it. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And now we're going to line this up, make sure the V's over here. And there we go. And then you just go over it and it's the same color, but a lot of the area you've already done. So this just deepens it, because you're putting a second coat on. So it just deepens the color. And if it's brand new, which none of the green is, it would make it look nice, dark too. I think I want a little bit darker down here. Oops, I got ink here. I didn't reattach that one. I got darker up here and then lighter down here. So I want to even it out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I want to see the shading of the green. So just doing a little bit extra down here. Yeah, now it's a little bit darker. So now I can put these colors away. I attach it with 2 pieces of Scotch tape, and now my clip cord can go away, and I've saved time. Sorry about that. So I have to hide this. People in my family. So now I'm going to show you, first I'm going to die cut this, and then I will show you how I cut it. So I will be right back.
Danny gave a quick text.
Okay, so I got it all cut out, and oh yeah, that's I gotta bring in my big one because it's closest to me. My Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer's hanging up out of the way because I didn't think I would need it. I like this one for cutting large quantities. There we go. Now this piece I used on the inside. Get rid of that. See, now this goes along here and it fits the entire length. So what I am going to do next is work on this piece. And this is going to go right in the corner. And I think I'm going to I want to go to the edge here. I don't want the corner to be peeking out because it's still part of the flower. So I am just going to hold it here, flip it over, and cut along there. And then I'm going to do the same along here. There. Hang those up so they're not in my way. And the only thing I am not using is that. And truthfully, I could cut this out and put it on the front of my envelope, but I'd rather have a stamped image there because it's just, it won't fall off. Won't get caught in the mail, in the rollers and things like that. So, and see how pretty that is just on the corner? So we will glue that on. Get my tweezers because that is what helps me. There we go. Turn it around, Cheryl. These are such pretty colors together. They just perfect for a rose. My favorite flower is a pink rose and a light pink rose like that. That's my favorite flower. I don't get them very often from my hubby. He will buy me carnations or daisies or something like that because they last longer, and I don't blame him. I can look at them and enjoy them from afar. We have such a gorgeous flower rose bush in the summer. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. It's an old rose bush, and it's fairly bright pink. So pretty, and it's been here for a long time, and it's still going strong. When it gets a little wild, we just cut it back and yeah, let it grow. I'm thinking next year I might get a cutting off of it and start another one for someplace around the house because it is beautiful. I should have done this so that I get it even because I am, yeah, that's pretty good. Because I'm putting this over top of it, and I don't want this to be off. You know what I mean? It's got to be square on. So what I'm going to do is turn this over, line this up, because they're the same size, and then I am going to come along with this glue, and right along that edge I am going to put a bead of glue right where the I can feel the bump from the designer series paper. So I am going to put this down first, make sure it's lined up, and I try not to get my head in the way, and then push down on that. that's pretty good. So now I am get rid of these blending brushes, and this is, it is, I am just going to make sure this the pink in here is covered up. So I am bringing this back and making sure it's covered. Just like that. And that's where I'm going to glue it. It is going to be off this. And then this will go on there. This is from Simply Said, and I just fussy cut it. Which is, I find very relaxing. I know some people don't. My ladies at Stamp Camp, they call it, they need to go out for a smoke, and they don't smoke. But I find it relaxing. I don't mind fussy cutting at all. So I do more than some of my ladies would like, I know that. But if it doesn't have a die, you gotta have it cut out, right? You gotta have it looking nice. So, yeah. And they love the cards. It's just how to make it so that they don't have to fussy cut is what they would prefer. But they're a sweet bunch of ladies. I'm so lucky to have the ladies I do for Stamp Camp, because they're so sweet. Become good friends. And that goes in there, and it fits perfectly. I love when a plan comes together. Now, okay, what did I do with them? I hid them with the mask. Put the mask over top. So I'm going to do the butterflies first. Now I can use my pokey tool, which works. And I love my crafter's tool though. Oh my goodness, that thing is just amazing. There. So I'm going to put those away. I need to order some more. I absolutely love butterflies on with flowers, cards. Nothing better than that. So now I have big ones and little ones. So I am going to take a little one, and it's going to go on top of that flower there. And the big one is going to go on top of that flower. And it just adds a little bit of sparkle. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so pretty. So I will put that aside. Whoopsie. Keep wanting to pull it off. So I'm going to close that up because I'm finished with that. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. I truly appreciate that. It helps me grow my channel, and I need growth. I just wish more people could see my cards, because I get a lot of you wonderful people say that I make beautiful cards. So it'd be nice if more people got to see them, but it is what it is. I like helping people. Some people struggle, and if I could help somebody, that would be perfect. Now this is Melon Mambo. So I'm doing the center. It's light. And then I'm going to take my I think I'm going to use the light. I think I did the dark in the other one. Didn't. I was going to have this ready. Good thing I remembered to check. There. I usually put it in a piece in between so that when I'm doing the card, it's already there and I don't have to take the time to do it. Because that's precious time of yours that I'm wasting. If I already have it done, it's just speed things up. And I am not blending, I am just putting this on, just coloring it in because it's so tiny. And I doubt if anybody would notice that it's colored or blended. And I'm going to do the same with this, even though I could because it's a little bit larger, but I'm not. Just makes it quick and easy. If you want to shade these, go right ahead. You're more than welcome to shade them. But it's an envelope. It's going to be thrown away. Most people throw their envelopes away. Okay, now where did I put that? Yeah, I took it out. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I hope you like this card. Thanks. Bye now.